Have you ever done something to your body that felt totally normal, something you never thought twice about, only to find out years later it was quietly causing damage? Well, I want to gently but firmly ask you today, are you treating your penis in a way that keeps it strong and healthy, or are you, without realizing it, slowly wearing it down? Hello, I'm Dr. Masha, and after more than 20 years as a urologist helping men over 50 protect, repair, and reclaim their intimate health, I can tell you, what I'm about to share may surprise you, because many of the habits that rob you of strong erections, energy, and confidence don't look harmful at all. They seem ordinary, harmless, but over time, they can chip away at your blood flow, nerve health, and vitality until the changes become hard to ignore. But first, please like the video. The more people like it, the more YouTube will distribute it to people who don't have access to doctors or hospitals. Also, please share the video with your friends and family. Many lives can be saved with your help, so share it. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 common things men unknowingly do to their penis that slowly damage blood flow, dull nerve response, and chip away at confidence. By the end, you'll know exactly what to stop and what to start, so you can protect your performance and your vitality for the years ahead. Let's begin with the first hidden mistake: wearing tight underwear all day. You might think that snug briefs or compression wear are doing your body a favor by keeping everything in place, but what feels supportive can actually be quietly working against you hour after hour. Tight fabric compresses delicate blood vessels and limits airflow, trapping heat right where you don't want it, around your groin. And for the penis and testicles, that constant heat is more than just uncomfortable. It's harmful. You see, this part of your body is designed to stay cooler than your core temperature. That cooler environment is essential, not only for comfort, but for hormone production, healthy sperm, and long-term erectile strength. When your body stays overheated day after day, testosterone can begin to dip. Sperm cells weaken, and your natural firmness may start fading slowly over the years without you realizing it, until one day you notice energy and drive aren't what they used to be. One of the simplest, most effective shifts you can make is choosing looser, breathable fabrics like cotton and letting your body breathe, especially at night. Sleeping without tight garments is like giving your lower body a well-deserved vacation, cooling the tissues and restoring balance as you rest. Think of it like finally pulling your foot out of a tight boot after a long day, only in this case the relief is even more important for your long-term health. Mistake number 2, sitting for hours without moving. This one sneaks up on men, especially after 50. If you spend most of your day sitting, whether in front of a computer, behind the wheel, or parked on the couch, you're putting constant pressure on your pelvic floor and the nerves that run through it. And if you sit with poor posture, slouched forward, hips tight, spine compressed, you're making that pressure even worse. Over time, this can weaken the muscles and blood vessels that are essential for strong erections and healthy sensitivity. It's not just about comfort, it's about keeping oxygen flowing, keeping nerves responsive, keeping tissue healthy. The longer you stay planted without moving, the more sluggish your circulation gets. You may notice your legs feel heavier, your lower back aches, or more subtly, your erections aren't as strong or dependable as they once were. That's your body's way of saying, I need movement. Now, the good news? Small breaks can do wonders. Just standing every hour, stretching your hips and back, or walking for a few minutes is like hitting the reset button on your circulation. Fresh blood rushes back into your pelvis, your energy perks up, and your body thanks you, both in the daytime and later in the bedroom. These tiny habits are like giving your system a quick tune-up to keep it running smoothly.
Mistake number 3. Ignoring morning erections. Let's be clear, waking up with a firm erection isn't just some random meaningless event. It's one of the clearest signs that your body is functioning at a high level. Morning wood, as it's often called, is like your body's built-in health check. Proof that testosterone is flowing, blood vessels are open, and your nervous system is firing on all cylinders.
But what happens when those morning erections start disappearing or showing up less often? That's not something to shrug off. It's tempting to chalk it up to age, but a missing morning erection is often one of the first quiet warnings your body gives you. The cause could be stress, poor sleep, circulation issues, or even changes in diet or medications. Your body speaks in signals before it screams in symptoms. And when you stop getting firm in the morning, that's a whisper saying, pay attention. Instead of feeling ashamed or afraid, see it as a helpful early alert. Track your sleep, check your stress levels, move more. And if it keeps happening, speak to a professional sooner rather than later. The earlier you address it, the easier it is to turn around. Morning erections aren't just a curiosity, they're a window into your overall vitality. Mistake number 4, overusing porn without presence. This isn't a morality lecture. It's a real talk about how your brain and body adapt to stimulation. When you rely heavily on visual content, fast, constant, and disconnected from real human touch, your nervous system starts to crave novelty, speed, and intensity just to reach the same level of excitement. Over time, the flood of dopamine can desensitize your pleasure centers. What used to thrill you starts to feel flat. Then, when you're with a real person whose touch is slower, whose reactions are human, you may find it harder to get or stay aroused, or even to fully enjoy the moment. It can be confusing and frustrating, but often the problem isn't you. It's that your brain has been overstimulated and worn down. The good news is your brain is adaptable. Take even a short break from visual content, whether days or weeks, and your dopamine system can begin to reset. In that time, focus on real sensations. Breathe slower. Pay attention to subtle touches without rushing toward release. You're not losing something. You're getting back your sensitivity, your focus, and your ability to connect deeply. Mistake number 5. Skipping recovery after ejaculation. Ejaculation isn't just a single moment, it's an entire body event. Your heart rate changes, pelvic muscles contract, your brain floods with chemicals, and your nervous system ramps up before slowing down. What you do right afterward can have a lasting impact. If you finish and immediately roll over, scroll your phone, curl up tightly, or fall asleep without giving your body a transition, you're leaving those pelvic muscles tense, your nerves tight, and inflammation lingering. This is especially important as you get older, because recovery takes more care. Just like after a workout, your body needs a cool down. Take a minute to breathe deeply. Stand up, sway your hips, or walk around the room. These simple actions flush fresh blood into your pelvis, relax the muscles, and help your nervous system ease back into calm. Some men find sipping water or taking a quick shower helps reset the body. It's not about adding pressure, it's about helping your system recover fully so it's ready for next time. This one habit can improve prostate health, reduce discomfort, and make your next experience stronger. Mistake number 6, overusing alcohol or smoking just a little. I hear it all the time. It's just one drink, or I only smoke when I'm stressed. I get it. These habits often start as a way to relax or feel in control. But when it comes to sexual health, especially after 50, even small amounts can take a toll. Alcohol, even in modest amounts, can temporarily lower testosterone, dull your nervous system's responsiveness, and dehydrate your body. Tobacco, even just a single cigarette here and there, shrinks your blood vessels and lowers nitric oxide, which your body depends on for a firm erection. These effects may seem invisible at first. You might never link that glass of wine on Friday night to slower performance on Saturday morning, but your body notices every time. The good news? You don't have to give it all up. Just cutting back, drinking less often, swapping in healthier alternatives, or finding new ways to unwind can give you a noticeable boost in circulation and firmness. Blood vessels can bounce back, hormones can recover. Many men are shocked by how much their mood, energy, and intimacy improve after even 1 month of reducing alcohol or nicotine. This isn't about living like a monk, it's about feeling alive again. Mistake number 7, avoiding conversations about sexual health. This might be the most damaging mistake, not because of what it does physically, but because of what it keeps hidden. Too many men carry silent struggles for years. They notice changes in drive, sensitivity, or firmness, and instead of speaking up, they retreat. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they think it's just part of getting older. Maybe they worry they'll be dismissed. But here's the truth. Your body is talking to you, and the earlier you start the conversation, the easier it is to heal. A urologist isn't here to judge you. We're here to understand, listen, and guide you toward real solutions. Sometimes a single honest conversation can unlock the answers you've been searching for. Things that can be improved with a simple blood test, a small lifestyle change, or a fresh approach to daily care. Needing help doesn't make you weak. In fact, reaching out is one of the strongest things a man can do. Mistake number 8, relying on pills without changing habits. This is a trap I see too often. A man has trouble staying firm, so he reaches for a pill. At first it works, then the dose goes up, then it works less. Soon, he's dependent on something that no longer delivers the results he needs. Pills don't fix the root cause. They help temporarily by relaxing blood vessels, but they can't undo years of damage from poor diet, lack of sleep, stress, smoking, or sitting too much. Blood vessels are living tissue. If they're stiff, inflamed, or clogged, no pill will permanently solve it. And here's what most people don't realize. The more you rely on pills without fixing the foundation, the more unpredictable and resistant your body can become. That's why lasting improvement means going deeper, eating better, sleeping longer, walking daily, drinking water, and breathing fully. When those roots are strong, a pill works better when you need it, and sometimes you won't need it at all. This isn't about shame, it's about reclaiming control from the inside out. Mistake number 9, ignoring pelvic floor exercises. The pelvic floor is like the hidden engine of male performance, and most men don't even know it exists. These deep muscles support your bladder, your bowel, and yes, your sexual function. They help you stay firm, control ejaculation, and even heighten sensation. But over the years, especially if you sit for long hours, don't stay active, or have never trained them, they can weaken. Strengthening the pelvic floor is one of the most powerful things you can do after 50. It doesn't require a gym membership or fancy equipment. You can start right now with simple breathing. Inhale into your belly, and as you exhale, gently lift the muscles at the base of your pelvis, like you're stopping the flow of urine. Hold for a few seconds, then release. These small, focused movements, done daily, reconnect your brain to the deepest part of your core. Add a few light hip stretches or take a mindful walk, and the results can be life-changing. Many men are amazed to find more control, stronger climax, and greater confidence, all from muscles they never knew they had. It's quiet work, but the rewards are deep and lasting. Mistake number 10, thinking it's too late to improve. This is the most heartbreaking and the most false belief of all. The idea that after 50, 60, or 70, the best is behind you, that decline is inevitable, That intimacy, strength, and confidence are gone for good. I'm here to tell you, with every bit of experience from my years in practice, you are not done. Your body can still respond. Your tissues can still heal. Your blood vessels can rebuild. Your hormones can rebalance. Your vitality can absolutely return. What it takes is not perfection, but attention. Gentle, consistent attention. It starts by noticing where things have slipped and making small changes. Maybe it's walking an extra 20 minutes today. Maybe it's swapping one heavy meal for something fresh and nourishing. Maybe it's starting a simple breathing practice or speaking kindly to yourself when things don't go as planned. Healing doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives quietly through repeated small actions. You are not too late. You are exactly on time. And your future does not have to look like your past. Every man I've seen make real progress in stamina, performance, and confidence began the same way, by refusing to believe it was over. Your next chapter can be your strongest if you decide it's possible. Let that be the story you write starting today. These 10 habits may seem small, but over time, they shape everything. Your energy, your performance, your connection to yourself, and your partner. If you take only one thing from this video, let it be this. Your penis is not a machine. It's a living part of you, one that deserves care, attention, and patience. When you start treating it that way, your whole life changes. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to subscribe, because here we talk about men's health after 50 with honesty, science, and deep respect for your journey. I'm Dr. Masha, and I want you to know your best years can still be ahead. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next.